This is the automation that I think a lot of people
Mhm.
are looking for, right?
Mhm.
Now, if you've got the inventory, you can go ahead and just go to picking, packing, and shipping. But if you don't have the inventory, what solutions do you have for us, Scott, to get the inventory into the system so we can fulfill the orders?
This all starts under our MRP tool. So when you enter a sales order or you even enter a work order, there are demand signals that say I have a need date for this order and I need to allocate or plan material. So once you book the sale or commit the quote to an order, then we really hand off from the sales team to our material planning team under MRP. So we'll pivot over to our MRP report. So now a sales order comes in and there is a signal that says we need this product, we need to make this thing on this date, and we have X amount of inventory that might be already allocated to any other number of orders in our system. So all of this runs through MRP or material resource planning. Um, in Cetec, what we're trying to do is create consistent processes and reports. It helps with familiarity and training. And so MRP functions both to create the work order to fulfill our sales demand. It also functions to buy the raw materials and the components needed to fulfill our work order demand. So we'll start with MRP build, where we're only looking at products that we make. We're looking at things in the system that are a BOM. So we gather all of this data from a need date. When do we need it? When should we buy it or start work on it? What's available? What's not available? And then Cetec gives us a suggested build or buy quantity based on an inventory forecast, or what we call a part waterfall, that takes the demand signals and the projected consumption and our supply signals and the dates that we can expect that incoming supply. And on any given date tells us what we'll have on hand or what we won't have on hand. And so then Cetec gives us a suggested build quantity.
This is the automation that I think a lot of people
Mm-hmm.
are looking for, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not just manually create a work order, but you have an MRP tool that allows them to either create work orders based on supply and demand, or what I call future quantity on hand or forecasted quantity on hand. And I
Mm-hmm.
like that you could also say, well, if we're short, we either make it or buy it.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. We take the parts that we need and we issue them to a work order, which then gives us the work order with a ship date and a work start date. And now this drives demand for the raw materials on that bill of materials. And we need to have those on hand to fulfill this demand signal.
Right. So we could either go ahead and fulfill the work order if we have quantity available. But if we don't have quantity available for that work order we just created, what's the solution?
We we go back to MRP buy. So same report, just different filtering. We're looking for components with external vendors. So again, it's the same data. So we can go and select the parts that we want and issue to a new purchase order, or we can have Cetec auto create POs. And so Cetec takes any parts with a need to buy signal and issues and creates the purchase order for us directly from MRP. And that
So
fits
what does the
into
purchase
this
order look
purchase
like?
orders.
There we go. Yes, thank
Yeah.
you. Yeah, it shows the purchase order screen. All right.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, a PO with a dock date, uh, how Cetec is planning the arrival. When do you need it? Is it short? What's our history of receipts? We can send a PO. We can acknowledge it. We can edit it, and we can track, has this been vouchered? Has this been paid or not?
Awesome.